So much has happened since I last saw you.
I find comfort in watching movies where characters go on a journey of self-discovery and become much happier because of their newfound clarity. Movies like Under the Tuscan Sun, Little Miss Sunshine, Life of Pi, Rocky, and so many others are great examples on why this philosophy is so important. However, there is a movie out there that practically embodies this idea. Hello, I am the Lazy Critic, and I want to explain why the Hindi movie Queen inspired me so much with its themes on self-discovery. Please be warned, spoilers are ahead, but I don't really think any of the spoilers I talk about would ruin the movie. It is currently available on Netflix if you want to go watch it and come back. Queen is about a young woman named Rani who comes from a sheltered family in India and is forced into a journey of self-discovery after her fiancé ditches her the day before their wedding, and Rani makes the decision to go on the honeymoon trip anyway, even though it means she's going by herself. The concept of self-discovery has been around for centuries. However, each philosopher, culture, and country have their own definition that varies on what it actually means to find yourself. I really like the Wikipedia definition as it sums it up pretty well. It's basically a journey, traveling, or series of events that lead a person to make up their own opinions about themselves or about their priorities in life without the peer pressure that comes from their family, friends, or really anyone within their inner circle. This definition can fit into almost every coming-of-age movie, most sport movies, most romance movies, and in general, a lot of movies at least touch on the idea of discovering oneself because of how important this philosophy can be within a character's growth in the story being told. This is why I think Queen is a perfect example as to why self-discovery is so important, because Rani learned how to become more confident and happier just by going on this journey. She's relatable because of her inexperience in life situations, but also because we've all been in her shoes before. But like Rani, opening yourself up to new opportunities can give you answers about yourself you may not have known even existed. This Rani was only possible because of this Rani. I believe true happiness only comes once you know who you are as a person. In Rani's case, being thrown into wild scenarios, which all ended up teaching her valuable lessons about herself, but also about the life she wants to live and where her priorities lie. Movies like Queen push their characters to confront themselves by getting into situations they never would have been in, and is a good takeaway for anyone watching. I personally found a lot of inspiration from watching this movie, and I have rewatched it multiple times because of how good it makes me feel. If Rani can go to 2 different foreign countries by herself, I can change career paths. If Rani can hold on to her purse while someone's trying to rob her, I can stand up for myself. Rani goes through a roller coaster of emotions during this movie, but so have most people in life, because the road to self-discovery is not easy. So when Lady Vijay comes into the picture, Rani is introduced to what life could be like with just a little bit more self-confidence. Rani has lived a sheltered life where getting married is what gives her value. Her world was instantly widened once she arrives in Paris and meets Vijay for the first time. She is this gorgeous half Indian, half French woman who is sexually confident, full of happiness, while filled with an infectious energy that draws Rani into a lifestyle she's never witnessed before. While she automatically relates to her through their Indian heritage, that relatability doesn't last because of how different the two women are. However, their differences enhance Rani's perspective on the world. She comes to an understanding that her ex-fiancé actually made her feel bad about herself and realized that this relationship was toxic. This is just one instance of Rani learning about herself through the people she meets and the experiences she had. In just 2 hours and 26 minutes, shyness turns into confidence, and I'm in for every minute of this funny and wonderful ride. Unlike other movies where you only see the growth of a character at the end, in Queen, you can physically see Rani's growth through her conversations, body language, and just her overall appearance, while emotionally connecting with her on each stage of her growth because of how well it's outlined in this narrative. You know when an original movie has a good narrative when it spawns a crap ton of remakes. I am thankful that a friend of mine introduced me to this film because it's something that I will always keep rewatching. Can anyone else suggest a movie that has a theme centered around self-discovery? Like I said, I am a sucker for these kinds of movies, and I'm always down to watch something I've never seen before. Thanks for listening to my thoughts. I'm the Lazy Critic, and I hope you have a wonderful day.